All right. Welcome back, everyone, to A Programmer Plays Pronty, our little underwater Metroidvania game. In our previous episode, we explored around a bit more up here. We did find another boss. We're pretty sure that there's another boss right here, and we should be able to get to it. Ooh. I just now noticed, if we look at the map, can I zoom in more? If we look right here, it looks like there's another little gap in that shark boss room. We might be able to hop over there and see if there's some extra goodies for us. You know me, I love goodies. Wow, that dash is further. Holy shit. I didn't really register it with the if there's a spot here, I'm not seeing it. I'm betting we have to come up. But I'm pretty sure that I saw that this was a come down situation. I still don't trust this. Like, this doesn't feel like right now the run back to this boss is going to be which feels like a pretty long way to run. It's not crazy, but it's not nothing. There's definitely more like odds and ends that we can do. We've gotten the brick breaking ability. We've gotten a few other odds and ends. I think there's a whole just like wide open door that we never went through over here. Let's check over here. Alright, so if we go down, might take a little... Nah, we're fine. Yeah, we just literally never went over this way. Is there anything that we need to do to make that happen? Anything like this? That did not work. I was kind of hoping it would. Did find this though. That's cool. Alright, alright. I'm not totally sure that I'm sold on the way that you use the D-pad and then the left trigger to use abilities. Feels very multi-step. This is very Hollow Knight. It is. Go. Ah, okay, okay. Ooh. Okay, that's that handled. why did I want... Oh. But why did I want that? Can I smash this? No. Get smashed. Oh. Nice. Oh shit. That's nice. I meant to do that. Totally intentional. Alright, so that is open. Double check. There's nothing over there. Nice. Alright. Excellent. I'll take that. Clearing stuff out. Now we're over by the training room. Do we think that there might be higher levels of training available to us yet? So we'll enter and find out. Challenger, Pronty, low level. This feels like the same bit. Imagine dying to this. It couldn't have been me. These guys being in here? We did it. We have completed the challenge. So that was just repetition of something we've already done. I was hoping there'd be bonus stuff. Toilet is truly proud of you. Cool. Alright, well, now we know. They're one-offs. Do I think... No, I don't. Hoover up that recycle. Still not open over here. You still want me to go get to that particular boss. We haven't gotten that thingy yet. That part, though, we could potentially do. So let's go over to here. There's a brick thingy that was blocking our way, and we've got the ability to bust through bricks now, so... Down here. Go left, I guess. Start with. Doors. Ooh. Oh yeah. More fast travel. Going left ways. Oh. Found another boss. Whoa. Alright. I was looking for a healing window and I did not find it. Let's switch over to maybe some. Put this on and this. We still got two more. You know, we'll. It doesn't really feel like it's gonna help. Yeah, we'll go for it. I realize that I'm avoiding a boss fight by going back to a boss fight, so, you know, shh, don't worry about it. I don't know why he wasn't in the room. What? Why weren't you in the room? I was over here, like, hitting my ability to be like, alright, let's do the thing. I guess I just, like, outpaced him? The heal is very slow. Not really sure. I mean, obviously the quick and easy answer is don't get hit. If there was a like fast heal option, I would take it in a heartbeat. I was trying to like juke around him and did not work out. This looks rough. This particular fight is proving a little dicier than I expected, but thus far it's generally been a pretty forgiving game. And like it tells you up front, like, hey, choose the difficulty. You can change the difficulty at any time. Oh fuck. Now see, this is bad. There we go, okay. I was trying to get the heal in there and it just did not happen. Let's do this. Let's poke around in some of the other spots. That seems like a good idea to me. Because there could be something quite useful just like right around the corner here and I wouldn't know. Because I haven't looked. Oh, I forgot that I don't have my convenient recycling magnet on me, so. How's it going, Chaos? You're doing well. Alright, that worked out. Almost off work. Nice, nice. That actually does. I'd noticed a spot before with wires like that and hadn't acted on it, and now I know I should have. Also, this little bit right here, nice little classical painting reference. Where was that? Was it just over there? I think it was. Yeah, right here. A solid amount of recycle. Oh, okay, cool. So we've hooked back around to this. Neat. Do I think that that's gonna connect to anything? Not really. No, that doesn't connect to anything. Does that? Is that a thing? It is. Oops. Not me forgetting entirely that there's funky little spots. Alright, let's take this off, this off. Increase Pronty's speed briefly when you hit a marked enemy. Alright, cool. Back to our exploring stuff. We've got a boss that we know that we can fight, but for now, we're just exploring. Yeah, okay, cool. We can bust through this. Excellent. Ooh, pretty. Nice. Another eye. Interestingly, a spot. Get through yet. Here's. Smashing through that. So now that we've connected this spot, I'll be really interested to see, like, does this, like, is there extra little secret bits to reward us for coming back to our point of origin? Yes, there is. Once Pronty overheats, it releases a devastating heat wave that seriously damages nearby enemies. Enemy damage scales with the heat limit. Ooh, that's interesting. And, ooh. Memory board expansion slot. That would actually be more useful than this, but I'm gonna get that. Huh. Oh, we don't have enough for that. Mistakes were made. Not really, it's fine. So we will definitely be back to this spot. Let's see if we can find 20 recycle. There's 2. Pretty close. If I go back, will they be respawned? Yes, that is actually great news. There we go, 50. So we need to grind up some cash so that we can come back here and afford this memory board expansion. Let's go up here, and we'll try and go north. I don't think we'll be able to, but I want to try. Actually, hold on. Let's be a little bit smarter than that. Let's sit. Get our heal back. Be at full health. Still don't know what these Nordic runes mean. That's $30 cash right there. Alright. So, right here we need to go up. But we don't have a way to do that. Well, we will have a way to do that, just we don't have it yet. Down, around. Now forgot about this bit here. Nice. Now we should be able to... Oh no, okay. Do we think maybe there's a lungfish or something down here that we can... petition? Need to go up. Hold up. Don't bump. We don't have a way to get through that yet. Maybe there's a way that we can bust through on this side? So I think I'm chasing after nothing. Maybe we'll get an ability to, like, cast. Cast the goop ourselves later. Alright, were there other spots around here? Not really. I think the game is kind of leading us to, hey, you just got to deal with this boss. Or deal with this boss. Which do I think is going to be less of a pain in the butt? Honestly, probably the one that we were fighting earlier. So let's give that guy another shot. Alright, we'll take all this off. We're gonna lean into heat, I think. One more point. We'll try this. I'm not feeling super optimistic about this loadout, but I forgot that there's a spot inside of the whale. Were there any, like, small tubes in the whale we could go through? Oh, there actually were. Huh. Still easily the grossest part of this game so far. Come on, Brunt. Oof. I thought I was dodging sufficiently there. I was wrong. Huh, interesting that the map filled in here, now that we did that. Mostly interesting that it didn't fill in the previous times, I guess. damn. I feel like I'm just approaching this the wrong way. Let's not do this. Let's try and do this one. I feel like I'm probably trying to do an optional boss before doing just regular bosses, and that seems like a mistake. Seems like a big mistake, actually. Something we are going to try and keep an eye out for is there a better way to do this run back? Because right now, kind of assuming that there's not, which just feels crazy to me. Like, I guess this isn't that bad a run back, but it still just feels like a lot. I guess it's mostly just a question of distance than anything else. All right, here we go. Let's see if having more than one hit point will help us out here. Ooh, okay. Honestly, we're doing pretty good. Just chilling. Alright, well that was easy. Like that was, I don't want to say trivially easy, but like we did not try hard there. Look out, it's petroleum. Don't get close or you may suffocate. Why is there petroleum spurting out of the floor of the Imperial Emporium? Pronty, let's go down and take a look, okay? Just that good. I don't think that's it. Thank you though. Get all this recycle. Bud Muffin, what up? Welcome in. Right, increase damage or increase heat limit. I'm gonna go just straight damage again, even though a part of me suspects that going heat damage will yield substantial profit later. Wait, could I have gone through there at any time? Son of a bitch. That would have been a way easier run back. Had fun with this one. Odd little gem. So far, I'm enjoying it. You know, underwater Hollow Knight. Let's go. Monsters have occupied the reservoir. Unforgivable. The battle that just occurred must have cautious when passing through this area. I don't understand why sometimes it auto-advances text and why when it does, it's so quick. This game does such a good job in some scenarios with the dialogue, and in other places it Just completely beefs it. Fun that we can see the stuff. Don't think we can dodge through that. Watch out. Look, wireless energy transmitters have been installed all over the walls. These transmitters demonstrate the high-tech advancement of Roila. Amazingly, over some distance they can transmit electricity wirelessly. However, cracks in the walls have allowed the water to flow in, creating electrified water. Be careful not to touch the walls. Even I cannot withstand tens of thousands of volts. Maybe we should find a detour since we can't go through it. Hello? Dokie. This. This is the Whirlpool Gene Bottle. Use this skill to repel everything those monsters throw at us. We don't have to worry about projectile attacks anymore. Okay, cool. Extra elixir slot 1. That is. Oh, I love though that we can just jump straight to it. Increases the maximum number of Dr. Cal's elixirs you can carry. Oh, that's actually huge. Alright, well that did not work how I thought it was going to, but well, I'll take it. A lot of bones. Hello. The electromagnetic barrier is the most powerful defense system in Roila. I don't know what it's guarding. Must be important, right? Hey, nice. Up in here. Open this up. Pour once more. Alright, let's take those off. Put our standards on. Got room for one more. 4. Pay to win benches. Another Metroidvania plagued with capitalism. Alright, this feels very Abzu. Ooh, and this all counts as one big room? Ooh. That ability, whatever it is. I'm assuming, yeah, we don't. Capitalism Vania. Glub glub. Is this? Nice, it is. Again, pure damage? At some point, I'm just gonna have to, like, look it up and find out, like, was I making a terrible mistake every time I went straight damage? Why oh, I see it. What did we get? We get straight, just recycle, I think. Boy, this area is large. Choices. So many directions we can go. Not that one. But lots of other ones. This place looks shitty. What up, Rat Ron? How's it going, man? We are playing yet another indie Metroidvania. You know, totally unlike. Oh shit. I never would have guessed. Hey, we connected this. Excellent. And rest here to get our thing back. I love connecting rooms together. Alright, and we can do this. Oh, you know what I didn't register, and now I feel a little silly for not registering it. The ability that we just got to reflect the stuff, that is one of these. Okay. Still getting used to that system. Why? Oh, because there's literally things in the way. Whoa. Whoa, that was way more damage than I expected. That thing destroyed me. Alright, let's try that again. Open the door to let me in. This guy's dead. Great. Whew. Kill boba tea fish for the first time. Ooh. What is wrong with you guys' boba tea? Except. Alright, so we cleared that. Now we should be able to come up here and grab this. Hooray! And whirl into here. Which apparently we could have done a while ago if I'd just been paying more attention. Huh. probably a bunch of secrets like that, specifically, where you can get to stuff without necessarily going the hard way. This guy's back, so that's unfortunate. He's killed me. Speaking of doing things the hard way, that's okay. We don't need to fight him again. What does that switch do? T-Fish is crackhead, apparently. Yeah, no joke. Oh, hey, another training room? Got another log file. I've not been listening to the log files. I should have been doing that, and I've just not. Alright, another GRT. Excellent. More shortcuts. Oh, it's a good shortcut. Pink. Yeah, we can go up this way. It's a fairly unnecessary shortcut, considering that this room connects to that room, but sure, whatever. There's another shortcut that we'll be able to open, which is also gratuitous. Right over here. Yeah. Cool. Loads of shortcuts. Do I want... You know what? Yeah, let's give that training a quick little try. What's the worst that can happen? He says. Alright. Various records. We'll go pretty heavy on the offense, I think. Oh no, we could have had... Go with that. Welcome, Pronty ZX921. This is the Boss Coliseum in Gao's Security Research Center. It is designed to let protectors re-challenge defeated bosses. Only the boss have become stronger. After defeating all the bosses, you'll unlock Boss Rush mode, where you'll consecutively challenge all bosses. In Boss Rush mode, you'll recover to full HP before fighting a boss, but your Dr. Cow's elixir and stamina won't recover. After completing the boss rush, you'll earn special rewards. Also, you don't need to equip memory boards in the simulation to withstand the red tide. If you want me to go over the rules again, let me know. We'll give a try to at least one. Alright, easy enough. Do we get anything from doing just that? Doesn't seem like it. That feels like more of a end game kind of thing to me. Cool. Alright, now we can continue exploring over here. The moment I thought this was about to be like, it's a higher tier of block. Hello? Is this another challenge thing? Keeper of Intermediate Level Training Area. Welcome Pronty ZX921. Behold the KCS Research Center Training Area. This is where we arrange training challenges for all protectors. Perhaps you wish to test your abilities and limitations. Every time you pass a challenge, I shall give you a reward. Alright. Once again, we'll take this off, this and this. We'll lean pretty heavily into heat. You are now entering intermediate level training arena. Try not to get hurt too easily. I'll try. Challenger, Pronty, mid-level. Well, we're off to a rough start with taking unnecessary damage immediately. Whoa. I see. Please don't get hurt inside of this murder machine designed to murder you. Exactly. Oh, you... Go back and heal. Probably a mistake, but... Whoa! How did he do that? That's me dead. Alright. We might come back to this one, but we will come back to it in a different episode, because this is where I'm going to call it for this one. YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye!